Hi everyone! In this video, I will be showing you an easy way to knit a scarf using a loom. I will be using a loom with 12 pegs across, a loom hook, and yarn in size super bulky. The first thing we're going to do is to make a slip knot. Take your yarn and form a loop to make a slip knot. Slide the knot onto the first peg on your loom. Next, you're going to start the foundation round. Please take the long end of the yarn and go to behind the next peg to the right. Then loop it around. This is called the E-wrap. We're going to do the E-wrap around every peg until the last peg. Stop here and go on with the purl stitch. And to do the purl stitch, you put the yarn under the loop and pick it up to create a new loop. Take the old loop off and put the new one on. Tighten the yarn and that's a purl stitch. And that's your last purl. With the first peg, you're going to wrap the yarn around the peg. Use the loom hook and pull the yarn at the bottom over the top. So we're going to make the second round, skip the first peg, and do the E-wrap around every peg. Now we have 2 loops in each peg. Use the loom hook and pull the yarn at the bottom over the top like that. Next, skip the last peg. Do the purl stitch for every peg. Except for the first peg, just wrap around and knit off. The next steps will be the same as before. Just do the E-wrap. Pull the yarn at the bottom over the top. Then do the purl stitch. Remember the different rule for the first and last peg. If you run out of yarn on the middle of the project, just make a knot with the new yarn that you want to connect and then follow the rule. Knit as usual. The short end can be solved by weaving at the last step of the project. We're going to finish with a modified basic bind-off, so we wrap the peg 2, knit off, take the loop off the peg 2, move it to the peg 1, tighten your yarn, knit off, and take the loop from the peg 1 to the peg 2. That's the basic cast-off. So you're basically done. Just got a scissor, cut off the working yarn, and then pull that yarn. One more small step is to weave in your ends, hide the tails, and your scarf is finished. I hope you like this project and it's helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching my channel, and see you in the next video.